Welcome to Cryptopia Cast. I am your host, Laudy, and today we are interviewing our good friend, David Nguyen. David Nguyen is a Vietnamese expert in digitalization, and he's going to be talking about information technology and how the NFT space can shape a country towards modernization. So stick around and enjoy the show. Alright, so welcome back. Like I said, we have here our Vietnamese friend David Nguyen, and we're interviewing him right now. Hello, Mr. Nguyen. Welcome to the show.
Yes, nice to meet you again, and welcome everybody to attend this program. I
Alright.
love you all. I love you, very lovely team, and Cryptopia. And I hope that, but not hope, but I am sure that Cryptopia will be very huge metaverse in all over the world. I mean,
Absolutely.
I would like to, yes, and I believe that Cryptopia is one of the biggest metaverse all over the world.
Absolutely. You're always full
Yeah.
of energy, Mr. Nguyen. I really like you.
Yeah.
For the listeners at home, they don't know you personally yet. Who is Mr. Nguyen?
Ah, so it means that who am I, right?
Yeah, who are you?
I am actually my Vietnamese name, full name. My name is Nguyen Ngoc Dinh, but international names I am David Nguyen. Because it is used for the international transaction. And my
Yes.
friend, I have friends all over the world, and everybody call me David Nguyen. Yes,
Yes.
it's easy for the communication and any transaction. So I use the name of the David Nguyen. It's better because the Vietnamese sometimes it's very difficult for the foreigners to understand and to pronounce. So that's why I use David Nguyen.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen, David. All
Yeah.
right. What do
Yeah.
you do exactly?
Actually, I am government official
Hmm.
and Vietnam government official.
Mm-hmm.
But I am now, as I sent to you, that I am holding some position,
Mm-hmm.
and actually I am responsible for the technology development,
Oh wow.
and that's why how can I say? But my job and my responsibilities, I am focusing on the technology to develop the economy.
Wow, that's a big responsibility, Mr. Nguyen. What inspired you to choose this field of digitalization and information technology? I imagine when you were young, you didn't really think about this being like, you being you right now, right? At a young age you were thinking about being a doctor, being someone else. At a young age, were you really thinking about digitalization and information technology?
Actually, because yes, just a moment. I should off my telephone. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. So I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, it's
I should off
perfectly fine.
everything. I should off everything. Okay. Yeah. In technology, I am the responsible for the digital transformation to how to apply the digitalization apply for the economy development. Yeah, and also I am now the vice chairman of the one of institutes
Wow.
of the Vietnam responsible for the training and education in Vietnam. How can I say? But I don't want to show up myself. But you can
No.
do it yourself. You can do it yourself. It's better because whenever I show up, it's not good. But anyway, you have my profile.
Yeah.
I am the person who responsible for the technology
Mm-hmm.
applies for the economic development.
Of
And
Vietnam.
I
Yeah.
am the member. I am the member of the of Vietnam Blockchain Association,
Wow.
and as a member of the um, how can I say that's the Digital Transformation Association applying for the economic development.
Nice,
And
nice.
also, I am the member of the board of management of the Hanoi SME.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that I love technology,
Wow.
and I just only for myself. I really would like to focus on the technology.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I'd love to learn more about that. And it's so great that, you're leading the charge towards digitalization in Vietnam. So right now, Vietnam is one of the leading countries in terms of information technology. There has been a
Yes.
rapid growth when it comes to
Yes.
technology and digitalization for Vietnam. Can you explain to us how did that happen in such a short span of time? How did Vietnam achieve that?
Oh, yes, of course. As you see that for the recent years, there are
Mm-hmm.
so many problems happen all over the world, and it deeply affects the world economy
Mm-hmm.
a lot and a lot. And you see that for example, for the recent years, there are so many things that the natural disaster, for example,
Yeah.
and the war conflict, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and like the um, disease pandemic, for example, the COVID, for example, and there are so many things affect to the economy, not only Vietnam but all over the world.
Yeah.
And the problem is if we keep everything as natural, we we cannot develop without the technology. So in Vietnam now, even Vietnam government, we are focusing on the technology applied for the economic development because we have to follow the world changing.
Yes.
We have to, yeah, it's very important. For many decades in the past,
Mm-hmm.
we own the economy and everything, all aspects of economy.
Mm-hmm.
We follow the natural, and we don't care much about the technology, and we ignore that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we ignore that. We don't care about that, and that's the fail. That's failure. And recently, uh, Vietnam government also and Vietnam authorities they recognize that without technology, economy cannot develop. Yeah. So, what makes you become a billionaire?
Yeah.
So, that's only the technology.
Yes. It's all because of
Yes.
technology, definitely. And
Yes, it's only if you don't have any knowledge of technology, you become late and late forever. Sure, for
yes.
sure. Yes. And as I sent you yesterday, there are the very big event in Hanoi, Vietnam that
Mm-hmm.
the CZ, the
Yeah.
chairman of Binance, came to Vietnam. He talked about the technology
Mm-hmm.
a lot and a lot. And you know that CZ is very young, and now he's one of the biggest billionaire in technology.
Yeah.
The world now changing very fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely.
Everything is changing very fast. So many business and businessmen bankrupt because they have no way, they have no solution. Yeah.
And so, with all those being said, Mr. Nguyen, I really appreciate you explaining all of that and, the importance of technology in economic growth. Now, let's be more specific. How important is NFT and NFT in gaming in terms of economic growth?
NFT, right? You
Yeah.
mean the NFT?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, the NFTs is something very new to everybody all over the
Yeah.
world,
Mm-hmm.
especially for the people who have no knowledge of the technology.
Yeah,
It's
certain
very,
countries like us, right?
it's very important. But NFT, I have so many conference seminars talking about the NFT
Mm-hmm.
metaverse, IoT,
Mm-hmm.
and big data, AI, for example. It can be the future business.
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, actually, because it's for traditional business, for everything, if there's nothing happen, everybody can get money by the natural business, by the traditional business.
Yeah.
But whenever, I mean, when the something happen, for example, natural disaster,
COVID.
the disease,
Yeah.
armed conflict, war, for example, all over the world now. If we keep the old path in doing business, we fail.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So NFT is something that's is unrefutable in the future
Yes. Yes, that's the beauty of
because
NFT. Uh-huh. It's
yeah,
decentralized.
yeah, decentralized.
Nice,
I am
nice.
talking about the metaverse. I am talking about the NFT. I am talking about the blockchain. I am talking about the IoT. I am talking about AI, artificial
Nice.
intelligence, for example. Yeah. Uh, I talk to the young people that now is the decade of digital digital transformation and
Yes.
digitalization. If you don't have any knowledge of this, you will stay forever. Why the other go to the destination?
Yes. You know,
Yeah,
it's really interesting that in your country, in Vietnam,
yeah,
you're already teaching NFT and digitalization and metaverse in college.
yes,
In our country, I haven't heard of anything like that yet. Wow. Do you think that's something that other countries should adopt already? That other
yes,
country definitely. Wow. Yeah.
yes. The NFT is one of the new. It's very new. Some doctor, I mean the doctors, even when I talk about the NFT, I talk about the blockchain,
Mm-hmm.
even they don't understand what is this. I have to explain to them that I have to explain what is blockchain, what is
Yeah.
NFT, what is metaverse, blah blah blah. I have even they are doctors. I mean the philosophy of doctor
Yeah.
because they it's become very fast. It come to the world, this real world very fast. So
Yeah.
they have not adapted to the new technology because it's very fast.
Yeah.
And NFT is what? Is non-fungible token.
Yeah.
And I talked to the student in the university, for example. If you have one painting, you have painting or you have a design, that's yours. But they can make thousands, even millions copy. So, who is the real author of this? Nobody know. But NFT can do that.
Yes.
Yes, and whenever you have an NFT, you can show the NFT information and smart contract, for example.
Yes.
So there's only one. Only one is who keep the token, who keep the NFT becomes the genuine owner. That's like what I talk to the
Yeah.
student, and I have so many seminar and conference. I am talking about the NFT, and this is the importance of the NFT.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Nguyen. With the
Yes.
rise of free-to-play games and pay-to-earn games like Axie Infinity in the Philippines, do you think that in relatively low-income countries such as the Philippines, is it possible that Cryptopia can become what Axie is to Vietnam?
Why not? I believe. Why not? Metaverse is the future of
Yes.
of everything.
Mm-hmm.
This world, this real world, what available is the real world metaverse has. This real world become very, very tight, very narrow already. You want to do business, you want to develop something, but it become very narrow, it become very tight, very
Yes.
difficult. But metaverse is new one.
Yeah.
You can do everything. That even I talk to my daughters, I talk to my kids. Okay, you have to study. The metaverse is the future.
Yes.
We cannot ignore this.
Absolutely.
And what I believe in Cryptopia is because Cryptopia is a metaverse. This is not only a game, not only it's not simply a game. That's a universal.
The possibilities are endless. You can
Yes.
really do a lot of
Yes.
things.
A lot of things because that's a universe. You can do whatever you want in the real world. But now it's very difficult. We are in the digital era, and we can use that to make our better future. Not
Yeah.
only our future, but our young generation
Yes.
future. Yes. Yeah. In Cryptopia, I can see the vision. I can see the future.
Yeah.
I can see we can do everything in this metaverse. That's
Yes.
what I love. And I would like to pull my close friend, my relative, even my kids
Yes.
to get involved in Cryptopia
Absolutely.
because that's the future. That's a business. That's the business. That's money.
It's money.
That's treasure. Yes, that's treasure. Why? If you find the diamond ore, you ignore that and you go to the other one.
No, you don't.
No way.
Nice.
Whenever you find something is potential, you have to study. You have to focus on that, and you exploit that.
Yes.
And you make the plan for the future based on this universe.
Yes. And yeah, I really appreciate the love that you were showing for Cryptopia. Definitely.
Yeah.
Cryptopia is one of a kind, but we as a project, we want to understand the Vietnamese community a little bit better. So,
Yeah.
in your experience, what are the Vietnamese gamers looking for in a game? Are they looking for money? Are they looking for gameplay?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
So
we're interested in knowing that.
luckily in Vietnam, actually Vietnam is growing very fast. It's growing very fast, and we are adapt the technology very fast.
Wow.
And in the recent years, there are so many projects make many young people become billionaire.
Wow.
Very very young. Even many doctors, many master, they are in the technology industry, but they are very surprised because they have been sacrificing for almost their life,
Yes.
but they are still as they are. But one day they are they are very surprised because young people. Why young people become billionaire in a very short time? Suddenly, they think.
Yeah. You know what? I think there's a certain mindset when it comes to game.
Yeah,
When it
yeah,
comes to game, you know,
yeah,
um, the older generation think that games are for kids. You
yeah,
know, there's a
yeah.
negative connotation to it that if you if you play games when you're old, they people think
Okay.
that
About the game, yes. Okay,
yeah,
about the game. For example, even me, for example, myself, before my kids, my children, for example,
yeah, yeah.
ah, I banned them. No, don't play game.
No
You just
games.
no games. You just focus on studying.
Yes,
No game. Game destroys the future.
but
Game is
now
something that destroys the future. No, don't touch the game. Or just before, in the
that's
past,
before, yeah.
just before. Oh, but now, oh, play to earn. That's different.
Yes.
Now I change my mind. I change my vision, and I talk to my daughters, my kids.
Yes.
Oh, you have to study this.
You have to play games.
I don't I mean that I don't want you to play game to get money for me, but you play game to understand what is in the metaverse.
Yes.
And in metaverse you can study a lot. In metaverse you can see the future.
Absolutely.
Before, I hate the game very much. I never touch the game. I never touch the game. But now, game is not the game. Game is everything.
Yes. So we really have to change that mindset. We
Of
need
course,
to
the
we need to
mindset.
take the
Now,
old mindset. We need to take that
yeah,
away.
exactly. Before, whenever even you, whenever even whenever we talk about the game, game is not good. Game burns the future. Game can destroy the future.
Game is a waste of
Game,
time.
waste of time, with everything, with everything. But now, it's not like that. Now, game is something very smart and make you become smarter and smarter. That's why we have to change the mindset. So, I talk to my daughters. You should study what is the values of the AI, of the blockchain, of the IoT, of the metaverse, of the NFTs, for example. Now, I ask my kids to assess to this. If you don't study, tomorrow you become late, because the technology is very fast. Not day by day, but hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second.
Yeah,
So it's
technology's not gonna wait for you. They're
never
not gonna
never
wait
wait.
for you. So
Exactly.
you have to
Yeah.
catch up definitely. So
Yeah.
you know what? Thank you very much for sharing us a little bit about the Vietnamese community. Can you say that the
Yeah.
Vietnamese community is a solid community for a project to invest in? To, let's say, for example, Cryptopia. Is
Yeah.
Cryptopia doing itself good by
Yeah.
looking into the Vietnamese community as far as investments are concerned?
Uh, Firstly, I have to do myself. I do myself, and then I tell the other people
Mm-hmm.
what I do, because actually I have a good influence in Vietnam
Mm-hmm.
community, and whenever I talk to the other people, I show what I have done. In Cryptopia, I believe what's the first. I believe the team, and I believe the project, and I invest. I do.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if I only talk to you, blah blah blah, but I don't show you anything,
Any
you don't
proof?
believe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a proof. Yeah. But for example, if you ask me, you did this, and I have nothing to show you. How do you believe me?
Have you?
That's
Is it often for you to receive rejections regarding your ideas about NFT? Let's say, for example, I'm your friend, and you talk to me about Cryptopia. Is it uncommon, or is it common for you for people not to believe you that this is not true? I don't believe in NFTs. Blockchain is nothing. Metaverse is
ah,
nothing.
that's why it's basic. Firstly,
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell them the basic, the technology. What technology apply for the economic development? First, they have to understand the basically. If I tell you, okay, nowadays, I tell you this one is very good, blah blah blah, but you don't understand the basic. How do you believe? It's very
Yeah,
difficult. But I have to.
absolutely.
Without technology, you have no choice, and you have to go the traditional way, and you keep the same. You cannot develop.
Yeah.
So, firstly, okay, you believe you if you agree or not, and when you understand everything,
Mm-hmm.
I will talk about why? Because technology. The technology can help you to release you. Firstly, we have to train them to understand what is different, what is basic.
Yes.
That's very important. So now there are so many people, so many people. If we go to this, you invest in this project, you invest in other projects. Very difficult for them to understand, because it's very difficult to changing from this one to this one immediately. But we train them the knowledge similar to the video tape, video CD, and the online,
Yeah.
and now the NFT. That is development from this level to this level to this level to higher level.
Yes.
So they have to understand. It's very important. So we come back to the Cryptopia. Cryptopia is a metaverse, and inside the metaverse, there are many things we can develop and we can earn, and it's safe. And you don't have to go to the office. You don't have to depend on any other. You can stay at
Yes.
home. You can access at any time you want.
You can earn
You
at
can
home.
do everything you want, but
Yes.
you get money. Why not? So in the metaverse, it's possible. You get
Yes.
more
And
and
you'll get
more.
more.
Yes, of course.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Um, Mr. Nguyen, I can really feel your passion. When you're
yeah,
when you're talking about digitalization and information technology and NFTs and the metaverse, I can really
yeah.
feel you. I can really sense that you're very passionate. Your love for it is there. What drives you? What is your source for all of this? What drives you to be like this towards
Okay.
digitalization?
Firstly, I am the person. My character. whatever that's a new. I want to I want to exploit. I want to discover the new,
Mm-hmm.
especially the technology.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the new one, I want to discover. I want to understand vividly,
Mm-hmm.
and I can see the potential of the technology.
Mm-hmm.
Without technologies, you become nothing.
Yes,
I
you're
mean,
correct.
so I can see the future because
Wow.
I have a vision. I can see the future. The future must be big. I teach my kids. I teach the student. I talk to the other people. Many seminar, many conference. I have and I have one sentence, and I keep my opinion is this sentence is when everybody see it, meanings that the opportunities is out.
Yes.
Because the difference is who see the opportunities. The opportunities is available and is equal to everybody, but only for the person who can see the opportunities.
Yes, you're correct.
I can see the potential of the Cryptopia, but the other have not seen the opportunities. That's knowledge.
Knowledge is key, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and
is.
the other I talk, but they gonna what I get. I cannot see anything. I don't believe what it's just only something the same the other. I can do this, blah blah blah. Because they don't see the values.
The
They
potential.
don't see they don't see the opportunities. So I mean that whenever you see something, whenever you see the opportunities, why the other cannot? You are a winner.
Yes, you are
Yeah.
absolutely right. And so,
Yeah.
yeah. And so, with that being said, Mr. Nguyen, I really do appreciate your time in doing this podcast with me. I'm definitely, personally, I learned a lot from you today, and hopefully the listeners as well. Do you have any parting words for the people who are still hesitating to join Cryptopia? Do you have any advice for them?
Yes, of course. I have some advice because my advice from my heart because I have already. My advice, transparently, I would like because I get opportunities already.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to share the opportunities with other people
Mm-hmm.
because only me alone we cannot come big, but we are in community because I tell them okay, Cryptopia is very good. Don't think that you invest for yourself.
There you go.
Me, I invest not only for me, I invest for my kids. So, okay, today you have money, you don't have to think about anything. But what happened tomorrow, you don't know. Nobody knows. You invest today, for you is enough.
Absolutely.
But for the kids, are not enough. So, invest today and you think of the next generation. I mean the kids. That's why I invest not for me, but I invest for my kids.
Wow.
So you can see that I can have a long-term vision in Cryptopia. And also, I would like to share this point of view and so share to as a people that you have to understand what is Cryptopia. The more you keep, the more you gain. The, the longer you keep, the more valuable you get.
Yes.
That's what I talk to my close friend. And all of them are my close friends, and they are very happy. They believe me because whatever I advise, whatever I told them, they believe, and they got successful already. And now, what I am saying, they believe, and they say that okay, I follow you because I believe you. If you don't apply the technology in the industry, you fail.
Yes.
Because you cannot link, you cannot connect to the other. Because everything now is digital.
Yes, everything's digital. Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. And if you keep staying, it means that you have no way. So I am talking a lot, actually, and in we come back to the Cryptopia. Cryptopia is that's how can I say? But that's a metaverse, and metaverse is it's similar to the real world. What are available in this real world? You can see, you can touch, you can do something. In metaverse, you have the same.
Yes.
But the difference is what? The difference is that you want to buy a land in New York, you have to go to New York, you have to check, you have to spend, but nobody sell, and you have to pay a lot of money. Maybe, for example, maybe one land, it was around 10 million US dollar, but you have to pay 20. You have to pay double, for example.
Yeah.
But in the metaverse, you don't have to go anywhere. You stay at home. You just connect to the internet. You can do whatever you want.
That's the
difference. That's the difference. And whatever you in the real world, sometimes you buy, but you buy not the real one. But in the blockchain, in metaverse, what you buy, it comes through the smart contract.
Yes.
So you buy the real one.
You always buy the real one.
That's the difference. So I talk a lot about to the other people. So, and I can see the potential of the Cryptopia. That's why I invest. I buy, I invest more, and I call my close friend, I call my community, I call more, invest more, and I said to them that, okay, if you believe me or not, they said, oh, believe. Okay, believe me, follow me, because I don't push you to the death, but I help you to get successful. Yes. Because if you're my friend, how can I call you? How can I pull you and I push you to the death?
Yeah.
Cannot.
No.
But I have this, and I can tell you, okay, if you believe me, follow me. And we become big and get successful together.
Together, yes.
Yeah. So, for example, okay, when you get successful, I call you, okay, my friend, Narek, come with me. Come to Vietnam, come to Dubai, come to New York, for example, go with me. Okay, because you believe, and whatever I told you, you see and you get successful. Okay, go with together. We enjoy together. But if I say something, I damage, I make harm to you, you don't believe, you don't trust me, I cannot tell you. Yeah, that's what I believe. And yesterday that there was a very big event in Hanoi, Vietnam, with the CES of the chairman of Binance, and we talked a lot with so many people, and the event with the attendance of the Vietnam governors and many authorities, and regarding the blockchain and AI and the metaverse and NFT. And I and my team attended the event. And actually, yesterday I was very happy and even happy become today. And Cryptopia, it appeared in the many group of more than 100,000 people already.
Wow.
Yes. Now, only one group with more than 72,000 members. Just only one group, but I posted in many groups, and now Cryptopia become very famous in Vietnam communities. And that's what I said to Frank and I said to Hans, I can do more than what I talk, because I love you, team, and Cryptopia, and I invest and I believe for my future and my kids' future. That's why I do. I sacrifice, I contribute to make Cryptopia huge in Vietnam.
Wow.
And maybe in the other communities also. Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Dinh.
Yeah.
You know what? This has been an enlightening session. I really learned a lot. Thank you very much. Do you have any parting words for our community and for our listeners?
Before that, I would like to share my opinion. It's my vision. I re-emphasize my opinions that you take the opportunities before the other people see everything. I repeat it. You take the opportunities before the other people see everything.
Yes.
Because when all the people see the opportunities, when everything is available and everybody knows, it means that no more chance.
It's too late.
It's too late. Because, for example, when everybody knows, I know a lot already. What you take the advantages is only the mind and the vision. You see the opportunities while the other have not seen. So I believe Cryptopia. I can see the future. I can see the potential of Cryptopia. That's why I trust. First, I trust the team. I trust you, the founders, and all the members of Cryptopia. I trust, and then I trust the metaverse, because metaverse is something will be booming very fast. So the reason is that I believe Cryptopia, when I meet you, when I meet the team, I meet all the members of the core team, I believe. When I believe, I trust, I invest. I believe the future of the Cryptopia. And I would like to talk to the communities, not only Vietnam. Vietnam is actually whatever I say to the Vietnam community, they understand and they follow. Because they say that whatever you do, I follow you, because you have a lot and you have the knowledge, you have blah blah blah. and you do, I follow. Okay, I believe, but I would like to talk to the other communities that there are so many projects, but Cryptopia, for me, I believe, and I invest. I continue to invest more.
Wow.
Of course, I do, and I will do, and I will make the change. I will make the change. I will make the not only all over the world, because everybody we have to contribute to each other, and everybody have to understand. But in Vietnam, I say to team that because I love team, I love all of you, and I will try to make the Cryptopia huge in Vietnam. Of course, I will do for sure.
For
Of course, I
sure.
will do.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
and I have not talked to the team yet, but now because we are online, but next week I will make another amazing thing to team.
Wow.
Yes, because I don't want to say something before I
Yes. No, that's okay.
yeah.
But
One
um.
more point.
Oh, sure. Yes.
One more point. I would like to talk to the young generation.
Mm.
Yes, it's very important
Okay.
because now young generation they have sometimes they don't know how to make the plan for their future.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I would like to advise the young generation, even my children, my
Mm-hmm.
kids, technology, IT. I mean, is
Mm-hmm.
very important, and we have to follow. We have to update all the information. It's very important. It's because technology is very fast,
Yeah.
and technology does not wait anybody.
Yeah. It doesn't wait for
So
anybody.
yeah, so young generation have to update all the information and follow. Even today, you are it's not you don't understand vividly, but you follow tomorrow you understand.
Yeah.
And when you understand thoroughly and you apply technology in the real life, you get successful.
Yes. That's very
Yeah,
true.
but it's very important.
All right.
So everybody at the start the same. Everybody is the same, even me. At the start, I didn't know anything about IT, but
You study.
study and study, and I have a passion in studying, so I understand. So for young generation, it's very important to study, to update all the information, and apply all the information and technology to the true life. So it will make the big change,
Yeah.
and you will have brighter future. It's
For
very
sure.
important.
For
Yeah,
sure. So
yeah,
yeah. So for everyone at home right now, for the younger generation, like Mr. David said, it is very important for you to
yeah,
start devoting your time now into learning what the metaverse is and applying technology in your everyday life because that will
yes,
definitely change your life for the better.
yeah.
All
It's
right.
very important. So metaverse is a how can I say? Is a metaverse is a new universe
It's the new way
for
of thinking.
anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for anybody to discover, to make a better future. It's very important. If you miss the opportunities in the real world, you have the opportunities in metaverse.
Wow. Yes. It's never too late.
Yeah,
It's never
Yeah.
too late when it
Yeah.
comes to the metaverse.
Okay, I can re-emphasize that if someone, if anybody miss the opportunities in the real world, you still have the opportunities in metaverse.
Yes.
That's the future.
Wise
Yeah.
words from Mr. David. Thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with us.
Yeah.
Where can people reach out to you?
Yeah.
If they want to talk to
Sorry.
you, if they want to reach out to you, where can they reach out to you and send you a message? Say, or can they send you a message in Discord? What's your Discord name?
Yeah. My Discord name is Dinh Billionaire.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
message
Dinh
Mr.
Billionaire.
David at Din Billionaire in Discord. Thank you very much
Yeah.
for your time. We certainly learned a lot. Cryptopia appreciates you. We love you, and we hope to see you in Vietnam soon.
I love you. I love Tim, and I love Utopia.
All right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Mr. David. Vietnam
Yeah.
loves Cryptopia. Cryptopia
And
loves Vietnam.
I hope and I wish to see you all in Vietnam and some big event. I would like to invite you to enjoy to
Wow.
attend in the same in event yesterday, and I will try to arrange for you to attend the event. Anyway, actually, we keep in touch very every day.
Mhm.
So whatever you need me, okay, let me know, and I will share whatever I have. I am willing to share. No problem.
All right.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know that is how nice Mr. Nguyen is. That is how generous he is. And that is the reason why we love him so much. Mr. Nguyen, again, thank you very much for staying in and, coming into the show. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening in. This is me saying goodbye to everyone. Bye, everyone.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. And make sure that you remember Cryptopia is a metaverse that can make the future bright and successful. Cryptopia.
Cryptopia, there you go.
Yeah.
Wrap in.
Okay.
All right, bye,
Yes.
guys.
Okay. Thank you very much and see you again.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, take care. Okay, Cryptopia.
Cryptopia.